Gemini, you did not arrive here by chance, child of the double winds. This is not a game, it is not a coincidence, it is not an accident. The message you now hear was sewn in the fabric of the stars long before you were born, and only in this precise moment, when your spirit needs it, have the cards opened for you. The echo of the invisible has pushed you to this encounter. Do you think your steps brought you here by your own will? No, Gemini. It was the sacred tide of the eternal that decided your eyes should rest upon this message. The universe does not improvise. The universe reveals. I sense in your cards a whisper of warning, like wind whistling through closed doors. There are hidden forces that have tried to wrap you in chains of fear and doubt. They are not enemies always seen with the eyes. Many disguise themselves as sweet voices, bitter advice, friendships that smile with lips but poison with thoughts. I warn you with the clarity of the moon. Not everything that approaches you carries light, and not every outstretched hand comes to lift you up. Have you felt it in your recent days? That nameless heaviness, that unexplained fatigue in your gaze. It is no accident. It is a sign. But you are not defenseless. Your cards show me the figure of a being reborn, freed from the invisible prison. You have been wrapped in a cycle of trials, where darkness sought to extinguish your spark of air, your gift of duality, your ability to perceive what others cannot. Now is the time to awaken and break the chains. Whisper it softly, with faith, with certainty. I am light, nothing can stop me, I am free. This decree will be your shield, your sword, your sign. Keep it in your heart, repeat it 3 times when you feel the shadow approach, and watch your spirit expand. There is a crossing of energies in your sky that speaks of justice. Not human justice, limited and slow, but divine justice, that which never fails and always arrives, even if it takes time to manifest. Those who have wanted to see you fall, those who have played with your feelings, those who have closed doors before your efforts, will face the reflection of their own deeds. It is not vengeance, it is balance. It is not punishment, it is harvest. You do not need to lift a finger against them, Gemini. The universe is already working in your favor. And while this unfolds, your task is to hold your faith, open your voice and your chest to what is coming. Because yes, abundance is coming, victory is coming, true love is coming. Do you still doubt? Ask yourself, how is it that you are receiving this message right now? How is it that the words you read seem to touch those inner fibers no one else knows? It is no illusion, it is proof. And I want you to write in the comments, as a seal of commitment to your destiny, I accept the light the universe delivers to me. That will be your signature, your secret key to let the energy flow. And as a show of gratitude toward the invisible, as a sign of openness to what is revealed, give your energy to this message with a simple gesture. Gift this video a like. Do it not only to support, but as a symbolic act. You will thus write in the book of your destiny that your hands are not closed, that you are ready to receive. Remember, when you give, you receive. When you are grateful, you multiply. When you commit, you transform. In love, your duality will become evident. There is someone who secretly thinks of you, someone who sees your light even if they do not confess it. But a shadow of mistrust also appears, someone who does not deserve your giving. The cards show me broken mirrors. Are you seeing true love, or a distorted reflection of your need? The advice is clear. Do not run into arms that offer only emptiness. Wait, for what is coming will be solid, warm, honest. Remember, you are not half of anyone. You are whole, and when the right person arrives, they will be a complement, not a crutch. Financially, a door that seemed closed begins to open. You have doubted your ability, you have felt effort was not enough, but your card of coins shows movement. Money flowing, opportunities awakening, an unexpected turn that will pull you from scarcity. Do not ignore the signs. Do not dismiss small opportunities. For within the small hides the great. And hold the decree. I am light. Nothing can stop me. I am free. Each time you pronounce it, your road's clear. At work, trials will come. A hidden enemy seeks to sow doubts about you, someone who cannot bear your brightness. Do not argue. Do not fall into provocations. Remember, divine justice is already on its way. Be shrewd, be observant, and let deeds speak. Very soon, what seemed against you will reverse, and you will be the one who receives recognition. The heir of Gemini cannot be imprisoned, even if they try. Sooner or later, you always escape. You always fly. The color that will accompany you in these days is deep blue, like the night sky that hides secrets yet reveals stars. Wear it, look upon it, meditate with it, for it will be your protective mantle. Your lucky numbers: 3, 11, 27, and 44. Write them on a paper, keep them in your pocket, and let them guide you in moments of choice. Your spiritual energy vibrates high, though they try to extinguish it. It is time to listen to your dreams, to pay attention to repeated signs, to feathers that fall, to clocks marking exact hours, to songs that seem to speak to you. Do not ignore it, Gemini, for the allied spirits are knocking at your door. You are entering a cycle of deep awakening, and what once seemed confusing will now clear like fog dissolving beneath the sun. Remember and repeat when you need, I am light. Nothing can stop me. I am free. This will be your decree of power, your shield and your beacon. Use it, for every word you pronounce is magic, and every magic you accept becomes destiny. Listen, Gemini, for what I am about to reveal is neither light nor simple. On your path appear forces that try to divert you, shadows dressed in light to confuse you. They are not always visible enemies. Sometimes they hide behind friendly faces, promises that seem sincere, words that taste sweet but carry poison. The oracle shows me cards of betrayal and envy. Who around you has been overly curious about your plans, too attentive to your steps? It is not affection, it is control. It is not genuine interest, it is fear of your progress. And you, Gemini, must learn to see beyond the smiles. The universe reveals invisible chains, commitments you carry, words you accepted as truth, wounds that are not yours but that you hold as if they were. Why do you allow these chains to hinder your flight? Have you forgotten you were born with wings? You have been double since your origin, day and night, shadow and light, silence and word. In that duality lies your power, but also your test. And now, your mission is to break with what does not belong to you. You must say it with strength, like one cutting a dark tie. I claim my freedom, it belongs to me, and nothing binds me. Repeat it 3 times aloud, and feel how the air opens within your chest. The cards also show the face of justice rising. It is not the justice of courts or judges. It is the justice of heaven, from which no one can escape. Those who toyed with you, who laughed behind your back, who made you believe you were lost, are already receiving what they sowed. Have you not noticed? News of sudden downfalls, masks breaking, roads closing to them. It is no accident. It is the balance of the universe. And while they sink into their own mire, you ascend like air that nothing can stop. It is time to watch your steps, but also to trust in your wings. Your destiny is not confinement. Your destiny is expansion. Though others try to cut you, though they try to limit you, you always find a gap through which to escape. That is your gift, Gemini. The agile mind, the heart that does not resign, the spirit that never remains still. And now, more than ever, you must remember that the impossible exists only for those who surrender. You will not. In love, the hidden enemies appear in the form of temptations and mirages. Be cautious with those who promise what they cannot give, with those who approach you not for love but for interest. There is someone who attempts to manipulate your emotions, someone who cannot stand to see you happy and free. Do you feel it? That discomfort, that doubt, that contradiction in their words. Listen to your intuition, for it is your compass. True love is near, but you must not be distracted by false loves. The true will not be a storm disguised as calm. It will be shelter amidst any tempest. In finances, envy appears. Eyes watch your progress with bitterness, wishing you would stumble so they can feel superior. Do not give them power. Do not speak of your plans to everyone. Do not reveal your projects before they sprout. Keep silence, for in silence lies your strength. Your cards of coins show a turn, a financial surprise, something unexpected arriving as reward for your patience. But it will not be handed easily. You must remain firm and confident. In work, hidden enemies lurk in malicious words. Someone may try to sow doubts about you, perhaps a colleague who pretends closeness but harbors jealousy. Do not fall into provocations. Do not respond in kind. Remember that divine justice is already writing in your favor. You simply continue working with discipline and confidence, because your shine cannot be dimmed by anyone's shadow. And I want you, as a decree and commitment to your life, to write in the comments, "I release every chain and walk toward my destiny." Write it not just as words, but as a magical act, as a sign to the universe that you are ready to receive what belongs to you. And in doing so, give your energy to this message with a like. That gesture is not only support, it is a pact, a symbol of gratitude toward the invisible that now guides you. It is like telling the universe, "I am ready, I open my hands, I receive what is mine." The color vibrating in this part of your reading is gold, symbol of abundance, brightness, divine protection. Surround yourself with this color, even in small details, and it will be like carrying a luminous shield repelling ill intentions. Your numbers of power in this stage: 8, 12, 33, and 56. Observe them, repeat them, integrate them into your decisions. They are not accidents. They are secret codes the universe sends you. Your spiritual energy shows me a powerful awakening. You are receiving signs in your dreams, in the repetitions you see daily, in synchronicities multiplying. Do not ignore it. Do not say they are coincidences. How could they be, if they appear exactly when you doubt, exactly when you think of something important? The universe shouts in whispers, Gemini, and you are already listening. And remember, when doubt attacks you, when fear seeks to enter, when envy tries to touch you, repeat your decree: I am light, nothing can stop me, I am free. Do it with faith, with certainty, for every word spoken is a bridge, and every bridge brings you closer to your victory. Gemini, listen closely, for from this point forward your reading takes a decisive turn. The cards show me that a cycle is reaching its end. What seemed eternal begins to crumble. What is false collapses like a tower of smoke, and what is authentic begins to reveal itself like a diamond hidden beneath the earth. You have carried so much weight upon your shoulders. You have endured silences that hurt more than 1,000 words. You have given time and energy to those unworthy. And though they tried to convince you that you were trapped, your spirit never stopped searching for the exit. Now, that exit opens before you, luminous and powerful. I feel the vibration of a profound change, one you cannot ignore. It is like a river overflowing, sweeping away everything that no longer belongs in your life. Do not resist, Gemini, for what leaves does so by divine mandate. Have you not asked for clarity in your sleepless nights? Have you not begged the heavens for signs in your moments of confusion? Here is your answer. What crumbles is not loss, it is liberation. What disappears is not emptiness, it is space for the new. The universe is wise, and at times it uproots what you do not dare to release. It may hurt, it may frighten, but behind the pain lies revelation. Trust, for your duality is not a curse, it is a compass. You can look in both directions, see the visible and the hidden, understand the language of the stars and of the earth. That is your advantage, and it is what now allows you to be reborn. In love, the transformation is radical. Falsehood falls. If you have been surrounded by broken promises, illusions that were nothing but mirages, prepare yourself, for those masks will fall harshly. You will see who was with you only for convenience, who played with your emotions, and who truly holds your hand with honesty. Do not fear leaving behind what hurts, for what is coming will be greater. The oracle shows me a blessed union, a bond not of chains but of shared wings. It will not be dependency, it will be expansion. And though the process of reaching it may bring tears, those tears will cleanse your eyes so you can clearly see what you deserve. In finances, the cards reveal the beginning of abundance. Something that seemed stuck begins to move, a debt that seemed impossible to resolve is solved, a project you had forgotten begins to bear fruit. And curiously, this change comes through unexpected ways, like a gift hidden in a box that seemed empty. Remember, Gemini, the universe moves in mysteries. What matters is that you maintain your faith, that you hold your decree in the midst of uncertainty. I am light, nothing can stop me, I am free. That is your code, your key, your portal. In work, transformation arrives as well. Falsehood will fall by itself, without you lifting a finger. Whoever spoke ill of you will be uncovered. Whoever tried to steal your merit will face their own mirror. It is not necessary for you to fight with human weapons, for your weapons are divine. Your light is so strong that any shadow, sooner or later, exposes itself. And when that happens, you will receive the recognition you deserve. I want you now to make an act of faith. Write in the comments this phrase: I accept change, I trust my destiny, I walk toward my victory. Write it as a decree, as a commitment to yourself, as a key that opens new paths. And if you feel this message resonates deep within you, thank the universe with a sacred gesture. Give this video a like. That gesture is not trivial. It is a symbolic act. It is telling the invisible, I am ready, I receive, I am grateful. The color that surrounds you in this cycle of transformation is white, symbol of purity, of beginnings, of rebirth. Dress in white, meditate with white, surround yourself with its light, for it will help you cut away the old and open to the new. Your lucky numbers for this cycle: 2, 19, 28, and 60. These numbers are codes of rebirth, keys to doors that will soon open before you. Your spiritual energy shows me the awakening of increasingly clear signs. Do not ignore what arrives to you in repetitions. Numbers recurring, words you hear more than once, images that seem to follow you. It is the universe speaking in its secret language. You are being guided, protected, propelled. And each time fear arises, repeat your decree with certainty. I am light, nothing can stop me, I am free. This change, though intense, will not be your downfall. It will be your ascension. What collapses is not your world. It is the false walls that prevented you from seeing the horizon. And when those walls fall, you will see that the path was always there, waiting for you all along. Gemini, now we arrive at the point where the veil lifts and the promise begins to be fulfilled. What were once warnings and trials now transform into clear signs of triumph. Listen calmly, for these words are no coincidence. They are prophecy for your spirit. Divine justice is already in motion, and there is nothing and no one who can stop it. The hidden enemies who tried to sink you will face their own actions. Those who planted doubts, who spoke ill of you, who tried to cut your wings will feel the weight of their deeds fall upon them. And you, Gemini, will not need to do anything but remain firm in your light. Do you not see? You have endured dark nights, silences that hurt, betrayals that tore you apart, yet you were never defeated. That is the greatest proof of your strength. The universe shows me the image of broken chains, of a heart breathing freedom, of a soul shaking off dust and rising stronger than ever. Who can stop air that flies? No one. Who can imprison the wind? No one. And you are air, you are wind, you are eternal movement. In love, divine justice also fulfills itself. If you have been deceived, betrayed, or used, prepare yourself, for the truth will come to light. And though it may hurt, it will be a blessing, because it will open the door to true love. Your cards show me the arrival of someone who does not come to fill you with doubts, but with certainties. They do not come to demand chains, but to share wings. The love approaching is clean, honest, protective. And though you may not yet see it clearly, its energy already surrounds you, like a sunrise that brightens even before the sun appears on the horizon. In finances, victory manifests as stability. What once moved like turbulent waters now begins to calm. A proposal arrives, a door opens, a key person appears to push you forward. And it is no accident. It is reward. The universe does not withhold what belongs to you, and everything you gave through sacrifice now returns multiplied. The wheel of destiny turns, and this time it turns in your favor. In work, justice will become visible. Those who tried to overshadow you will be exposed. Perhaps someone who once held a position of power will lose it, and you will be recognized as the true bearer of truth. Do not be surprised if you hear unexpected apologies, if you receive recognition that once seemed impossible, if doors that were shut suddenly open wide. This is the beginning of your ascent. I want you to seal this moment now by writing in the comments, "Divine justice walks with me, and my victory is certain." Write these words with faith, and thus you will activate the energy of fulfillment in your life. And if you feel this message resonates with your soul, give it strength with a sacred gesture. Gift this video a like as a sign of gratitude. That act is not trivial. It is a commitment to your own transformation, a message to the universe saying, "I accept, I am grateful, I receive." The color vibrating in this stage of victory is red, ignited fire, force of life, passion, and energy. Surround yourself with red to activate your courage, to remind yourself that life beats within you with power and determination. Your lucky numbers at this stage are 5, 14, 21, and 77. These numbers mark steps of victory, open paths, signs of triumph. Your spiritual energy now vibrates like a song of freedom. The universe shows you that you are not alone. Spirit guides, ancestors, forces of light walk with you. You feel their presence in the whispers of the night, in the signs that appear repeatedly, in that peace that surrounds you even in the midst of chaos. Do not ignore it. You are being protected, accompanied, loved from invisible planes. And when doubt tries to enter your heart, remember your decree and repeat it with strength. I am light, nothing can stop me, I am free. Not once, not twice, but until you feel the vibration in every cell of your being. For your words are keys, and your decrees are doors opening to destiny. Gemini, victory is already yours. The pain was not in vain, the tears were not useless, the trials were not punishments. Everything was preparation. For what? For this moment. So you would discover that what seemed like loss was in truth the ground where your victory was sown. So you would understand that what seemed like betrayal was the cleansing necessary to receive the real. So you would recognize that what seemed like the end was, in truth, a rebirth. The oracle is clear. There will be no defeat for you. There will be lessons, There will be trials, but no defeat. Because air may bend, may turn, may even be invisible, but it can never be stopped. And you are air, Gemini, unstoppable wind. Gemini, we have arrived at the final threshold of this sacred message, and what you will now hear is the culmination of the entire journey. Your cards and your stars reveal to me that victory is not a distant dream. It is a reality already approaching your life. What yesterday was darkness, today begins to shine. What yesterday was weight, today begins to release. What yesterday was silence, today begins to sing within your heart. The universe shows me a river flowing without obstacles, a current of abundance making its way toward you. And I do not speak only of money or work, I speak of abundance in all its forms. True love, inner peace, material stability, mental clarity, spiritual protection. You have endured long nights, and though the shadow tried to convince you dawn would never come, now you will see that the sun was always destined to rise for you. In love, the real arrives. The person who now approaches will not be there to chain you or confuse you, but to walk alongside you. It will be someone who understands your double essence, your need for freedom, your hunger for truth. They will not seek to extinguish your light but to shine with you. And if you already have a partner, the cards show a rebirth. Wounds are healed, toxic cycles are broken, paths of understanding and tenderness are opened. Love stops being struggle and becomes refuge. In money, abundance begins to manifest in concrete forms. A project grows, an opportunity opens, recognition materializes. Something unexpected may arrive to you, a proposal, support, an income you did not foresee. Do not question it. Give thanks. It is the universe's payment for your patience and your resilience. In work, expansion arrives. You will see doors opening, paths once blocked now clearing. Perhaps a promotion comes, public recognition, or even the chance to launch something of your own with success. What matters is that you understand nothing and no one can stop what is yours by destiny. The color vibrating with you in this closure is emerald green, symbol of prosperity, healing, and renewed life. Use it in details, surround yourself with it, for it will be your mantle of victory. Your lucky numbers for this cycle are 9, 17, 30, and 88. Watch them, write them down, integrate them into your decisions, for they are not random. They are encrypted messages from the universe. Your spiritual energy now reaches its highest point. You have awakened, Gemini, and nothing will ever be the same. The spiritual guides surrounding you celebrate this rebirth with you. You no longer walk alone. You walk accompanied by invisible forces who watch over you. Pay attention to the signs. Butterflies crossing your path, feathers appearing in unexpected places, songs that seem to speak directly to you. All of these are confirmations that you are on the right path. And in the midst of this closing, I want you to remember your decree. Say it one last time with faith. I am light, nothing can stop me, I am free. That phrase is your key, your shield, your promise. Carry it with you in your days and nights, for with it you break every chain and open every door. Now write in the comments this phrase to seal your destiny. I receive the abundance, the love, and the victory that belong to me. Write it with faith, as an act of surrender, as a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive. And afterward, give your energy to this message with a like. Do it not only as support, but as a sacred gesture, as a sign of gratitude for the revelations you have received. That small act is like lighting a candle on your inner altar, a symbol of openness, of commitment, and of faith. Remember, Gemini, your destiny is not defeat, it is expansion. It is not prison, it is freedom. It is not darkness, it is light. Everything you lived until now was preparation, and now your moment to bloom arrives. And so I close this message, not with a farewell but with an invisible embrace that surrounds you and says, "You were never alone, you were never lost, you were never forgotten. The universe always held you, and now you see it clearly. Fly high, Gemini, for the stars have already written your victory."